If networking just isn't for you, you're going to want to listen to this short clip from an interview that I did with my friend Blake Fly. He is going to share his REACH framework, which is a really simple and intuitive way to create lasting connections. I think I've heard you speak before, and you said something about like seeing a street sign or something, and you literally get out of the car. You're like, this street sign right here with your name on it made me think of you. And those are the memorable moments. And so I know it's so easy for us to get started, but it can still be really hard. Do you have a framework around this? Like, how do you take it to a place where you're like, you have done this so naturally. And I think as entrepreneurs, we do things naturally, and then we realize that it's not a gift that everybody has. And then other people want to know how you do it. And then you ultimately like start to figure out, how do I craft this into a framework so that I can help others implement this as well? Have you gotten to that point yet?
Yeah. So here's a framework that I built around this that I use to guide people that I work with. So if you want to reach out to anyone, I've just made up this nerdy acronym. The acronym is REACH. So R, research the person. And it doesn't mean you have to get encyclopedia level, like Wikipedia facts. It's just research could mean, oh, Shana's got a blue background on screen. Cool. That's maybe all we need. Just a point of connection. E, it stands for engage. How can I engage a person when I want to reach out to them? And how can I do it in a way that's different and unique and thoughtful and personalized? And so maybe I literally go find anything blue around my house, make a little video clip. I'm like, Shana, Blake here, saw this blue thing, reminded me of your backdrop because your videos are epic. There, I'm in. Now it's, you've never heard that message before, guaranteed in that way. So that's the E, engage. And plus, you're probably going to go, you'll be surprised or delighted or confused or just like, okay, whatever. But
you're at least going to be intrigued and curious, which are the two things that are the hardest to do. And I think this is where the speaker background comes in for you, because we need to create that intrigue and curiosity to get people to listen further. And just by being creative in how we make that connection point about why we're reaching out, you're naturally doing that.
Yeah, it's true. Intrigue and curiosity, they're like superpowers in this world. So A in this acronym of REACH is acknowledge. It's how can you actually acknowledge someone or appreciate someone every time you message them? And it doesn't have to be you send them a gift basket and just like wash them in gifts. No, it's acknowledgement could be like, here, someone else that you and I both know, Jamie Bright. She's awesome. Jamie put a post up 3 years ago about how one of her kids was like having a tough day. And she's just like, hey, any parents out there, here's like a thing that I find just really helps just calm down kids. And sometimes it's just like a big, beautiful embrace for maybe even 10 minutes. And then the first time our son had a complete meltdown of a day, I remembered that from like a year prior. And I remember I was holding him. I took a shower with him. He was maybe 8 months old, and I just held him for like 10 minutes. And I calmed down. And my wife and I were freaking out because we were so new at parenting. Like, oh my gosh, what are we doing? How do we do this? He calmed down, went back to sleep. My wife and I, our anxieties reduced. And I sent a voice note to Jamie minutes later at like 4 a.m. It was just to acknowledge her. I'm like, Jamie, this might seem random. You posted a picture like a year ago. Our kid just had his first meltdown ever. There will probably be many more. I did the thing. I just embraced him for like 10 minutes. Just want to say, pro tip, thank you. Hope you're well. Yes, it's 4 a.m. That might be weird, but we got a newborn, so it's all good. So Jamie just put a post up a year after I send that. And it's all to acknowledge people when you are in conversation with them. I think when Clubhouse started and you were like totally leading the charge in Clubhouse, you did this awesome thing. You do it elsewhere, but you put like this cool cartoon banana in your profile pic because I imagine one of the most common annoying questions you get in your existence is, so is it Shana? Is it Shana? Is it Shahanana? And the banana is like, it sounds like banana, Shana. And I think I messaged you one time just like, Shana, the banana thing, genius. So helpful, so memorable, so cool, so smart. See you later. If I go grocery shopping in 3 years and I see bananas and for some reason it reminds me of this conversation, I might take a picture of the bananas, send it to you, be like, Shanna, hope you're well. Done. I'm out of there. So anyway, all this is to say, A is just acknowledge people when you message them so that they know, oh my gosh, this message is for me and no one else on earth. That's cool and actually quite easy to do.
And we all want to feel seen. So it taps into this really deep internal desire when we live in a world where we are surrounded by people all the time, and yet most of us feel overlooked.
Right. And acknowledgement, appreciation, yeah, it might seem tricky and overwhelming if you're not a soft, sensitive soul, but literally it's just, did you say a thing that made them go, whoa, yeah, that's me they're talking to. Cool. And then in this REACH acronym, the C stands for call to action. Did you actually have some kind of call to action in the message? Did you actually make a request? It doesn't mean buy my stuff. It might mean let me know when you see this message and we'll pick a date for our meeting. But having these call to actions every time you message people so that you can clearly make decisions together. And then finally, the H stands for high five. It's like, how can you make your messages, your communication fun, upbeat, and celebratory? It could be something as simple as when you finish a back and forth in Messenger, maybe you just send like a GIF. Or when you finish a coffee meeting in person and you're departing from the cafe, just be like, this was awesome. Like just little things that kind of wrap up the interaction on an up. So that's what REACH stands for. And sometimes this little REACH framework is literally a 10-second interaction, all the steps. Sometimes this REACH framework is a 10-year interaction if you can't actually access the person. And sometimes this REACH framework, you're literally looping it hundreds of times with your dearest friends or business colleagues.